Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, we have Libra Scorpio Cusp, August 17th to the 23rd. I'm gonna show you my shirt. Kind of care, kind of don't. That is kind of like your energy this week. You're just like, yeah, I really want this, but so there's something. Let me see if I can explain this in a better way. I need to put my ear on this ball. Anyways, I want to be taller. I want to be taller. It's not fair. 5'4 1/4. Like, you couldn't give me that other 3/4, so I could be 5'5". Anyways, it's kind of like that energy of like really wanting something, really wanting to go towards something, really wanting to accomplish something, but it's like there's just so much in the way, right? There's so many obstacles, there's so many challenges, there's so many things that you need to get done just to even get started on whatever that is for you, right? Whether it's a hobby, whether it's a project, you want to start your own business, but it's like, you just, this, it's kind of like the energy that I'm feeling, like, if there were only like 10 more hours in a day, you know, I'm about to rip you a new one, right? So be honest with yourself. How many hours do you spend watching TV? How many hours do you spend scrolling through your phone? I don't even know what the hell my phone is. Somewhere in this house. How many hours do you spend scrolling through your phone? On social media? On stupid shit? How many hours are you wasting doing nothing but just existing? Without fully experiencing life? Without going after your dreams and your goals? Now, if you tell me that you're working, 2 jobs, and when you're home, all you're doing is sleeping, that's a different story, right? But things have to change in that as well. But if you're working a regular like 9 to 5, or you're only working an 8-hour shift, and you're home the rest of the day, you're sleeping roughly 6 to 8 hours, what the heck are you doing with the rest of your time? So it's almost kind of like that energy, like you want something more. You want to get in shape. You want to be financially free. You want to do this. You want to travel. You want to save up for this. You want to save up for that. But you're spending every weekend at a freaking club drinking. You're eating everything that is setting you back and making you gain weight, is making you feel more tired, is making you feel more sluggish. So that's kind of like the kind of care, kind of don't type of energy. Like you care enough to dream, you care enough to want certain things, but you don't care enough to actually start making the changes that you need in order to go ahead and accomplish those things. And yes, I am talking and I'm not looking at the water. I don't always have to look at the water. Sometimes I get a bid and then it's like it all just starts to come out. But it's kind of like that energy of like, okay, you want all of these things, and what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to do to go ahead and accomplish those things? Start, if you feel that you're constantly tired when you get out of work and you're not working on your projects, your things that you want to do for yourself, then start with something very simple. Start drinking more water to make sure that you're staying hydrated, and see if that changes your energy after you get out of work. Start making healthier choices on the things that you're putting inside your mouth, the things that you're putting on your mind, by watching social media, by reading certain things, doing certain things that are not doing anything other than allowing time to pass by. Because it is all about the perception and how we choose to see things. Because you have 24 hours, I have 24 hours. Sometimes I tell people the things that I do in 24 hours and they're like, how the fuck? With narcolepsy, with cataplexy as a present thing in my life. And I take my naps, I get shit done. Might not always get it done at the time that I want to, but I get it done, right? So it's kind of like that energy. Like, what are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice the 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours a day that you're watching TV? Are you willing to sacrifice that time to go ahead and put that time into something that you want to do, that is going to help you grow, that is going to help you evolve? That's kind of like the energy that you guys are in this week. Like, you want all of these things, but you're unwilling to make the changes that are needed to accomplish those things. And you have to be brutally honest with yourself in order to get yourself out of this hamster wheel that you're on. Because it's like you feel like you're running, but you're in a hamster wheel. So it's not going anywhere. It's not moving forward. Get off the freaking hamster wheel and put some fucking rollerblades and start rollerblading towards what it is that you freaking want. And I'm not trying to be harsh or anything like that, but at some point you have to stop making excuses for yourself. You have to stop. You know, maybe you have people that are enabling you to believe that you can't do more because of your current situation. Fuck that. Fuck that. Because if that were true, I would be in bed 24/7. I would literally be in bed 24/7, still eating things that made me even more sleepier, things that made me more tired, things that kept me in bed. But guess what? What I want, what I desire in life overweights the comfortableness of what I was used to. I was tired of just dreaming about the things that I wanted. I was tired of just dreaming about the things that I desire. I wanted to start taking action, start living within that energy, to start attracting those things towards me. And that is something that you're going to have to go ahead and make a decision about this week. And I love you guys, but you have to make a fucking decision. So let's go ahead, let's pull out 3 oracle cards. Now, these can be confirmations to the reading, confirmation to something that didn't come on the reading that you are inquiring about, or simply your advice. The High Priest, intent and create. It is time for you to set the intention and start taking actions towards that intention. We have the Heart Guardian, love and allow yourself to be loved. When you start to believe in yourself, when you start to believe that you have all the tools and you have everything inside of you to go ahead and accomplish those dreams, you will allow yourself to go ahead and follow them. We have the Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. It's going to, especially if you're starting something new, it's going to be, there's going to be a learning curve, right? You're going to try something, it's not going to work. Guess what? You don't fail. You don't stop. You find another way. You find another way, but you keep going. That is the main thing here. Keep going. Once you start, keep going, no matter the obstacles, no matter anything. Alrighty, three more cards, Spirit. See? You we have the 2 of Diamonds. There's a snake around the hand. And that snake is your limit thoughts. This is that snake. Sorry, it's upside down. That snake, you're trying to reach towards something and that snake is pulling you down. That snake is a representation of those thought patterns, that mentality that keeps you trapped in a box, telling you that you cannot accomplish things, telling you that you can't go forward towards things. Then we have the Jacks of Clubs with the Queen of Diamonds. It is going to be a gradual progression, excuse me. It is something that you're going to be learning a lot as you're in the process, as you're going through the process, but it's something that is ultimately going to get you to all of those things that you desire, as long as you get yourself out of that freaking box. It's that simple. The choice is yours. And it doesn't have to be, I'm not talking about making big drastic changes. Literally, hydration. People are like always like, oh, you guys talk so much about water. You talk so much about water and our body is mainly water. So hydrate. Start with hydration. A lot of the times when you think you're hungry, you're dehydrated. When you think you're craving, you're dehydrated. When you're tired, you're dehydrated. So start with something as simple as getting enough water in your body to kind of give that life back into your body. And take it like that, little steps towards what it is that you want. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you for this week. As always, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Thank you to all of those that have been donating. It is greatly appreciated. If you have not liked, share, or subscribed, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, all that information can be found down below in the description. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Mwah! Love you all. Bye-bye.